Whoa. We're back on a Thursday this week. It's a special one. It's a big one. At least that's the expectation. But yeah, got time. I thought maybe I would be not in the not in the best shape to do streaming today, but well, ended up all fine. All fine. So we're well, yeah, popping back in. And today is big stuff already set up, and I think we're gonna be diving right in. Also, a quick disclaimer for those that did see previous streams very end. I did replay the last year. There literally didn't happen. It was just me moving armies, but the difference is I avoided 2 misclicks. Avoiding those 2 misclicks saved us like 9,000 gold and 1,600 magic learning progress. So I didn't accidentally click those. Otherwise, we're in the same boat. And I think like 2 months. I think I'd saved 2 months by shipping the armies a bit more efficiently, if that matters. But yeah, otherwise we are set up. We are poised to strike at the Empire. We will have to do a little bit of prepping, mostly magic-wise. Set up war magics and stuff like that. Also, just I gotta see if we have any good offensive magic spells we could do. But okay, yeah, our current situation. So we have these armies in the east. They are still. I'm waiting for this rebellion to kick off so that these guys can be recalled, and then I wanna wait for these separatists to fully go down, and then we can recall this 40 stack. Well, call them to the front, because everyone else is ready. Everyone else is ready. Our fleet is at the ready as well. Theoretically, we are in this stupid war again, but ooh, nice. The Lake Federation is just absolutely losing. I do wonder how they manage that. I do want. Well, I guess they are winning, but goddamn, do they suck. I guess if I ever decide to conquer them, looks like it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Well, enough about that. We're not gonna participate. They are gonna win at some point, simply because they have so many goddamn troops. Oh, then again, Tarokar has also bought mercs. Well, we'll see. Hopefully that won't affect us. I swear to God, if it actually does affect us, I will do something bad. But yeah, we are looking to kick this off. We have some spy networks ongoing. I did understand that with the plans that I'm making, we will need every single diplomat available that we can get. Which means, honestly, let's stop improving relations with Goved. And yeah, I'm still gonna call them Goved, not some Northern League. Yeah, damn, 50 days to recall them, that's a lot. And also I'm thinking this spy that we have in the Lizard Kingdom, do we? I think we don't really need it. What could we do? We could steal some maps, but I don't think there are many regions left where we really... Well, yeah, plus I guess we don't really see anything. I would like to cause some trouble. Slander merchants, so discontent, sabotage reputation. Well, I don't know. I don't think we can really affect a whole lot. Just so discontent. Sure. So discontent and just leave it. Which I think we could slap those spies into some other places. Namely, I guess, which nations have taken defensive ideas? That could be a... Those could be good targets. Oh, Vern. Vern doesn't have any forts. Interesting. I guess wisdom... Actually, Dame's Crown is always... trouble. Oh yeah, none of them have taken defensive ideas. I guess that's good for us. I guess that's good for us. Honestly, sure, we can chuck one spy into Dame's Crown. Oh, they don't even have that much spy defense. And chuck another one into the Blade Marches. Sure. Then we also need... We need magic. We need to prep magic. So, magic. So first off, evocation, war magic is ready until the 23rd. Yep, prep that. We're gonna have all sorts of... We have all sorts of attack magics. Then let's see, what other spells do we actually have available to us? So, Conjuration. Only a feast. Or I guess a little bit of local defensiveness reduction. Nothing too important. Illusion. Illusion, we only have Prestige or Diplo Rep. Okay, so this doesn't matter either. Then, Transmutation. Did we actually have anything in... supply limit? Enhanceability is off cooldown, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, so that's that. And then, I guess we have Enchantment. Enchantment left over. If I remember correctly, there was something here that I wanted to use. Or I guess estates, diplomats. Yeah, we do have military, which for 5 years gives us 10% morale of armies. That's... yeah, okay, that's definitely something we can do. Just, I don't know, make everyone in the army extra good. Totally not brainwashing anyone. And okay, I guess, yeah, shame we don't have anything in Abjuration. This is how we're gonna leave it. I guess we got 2 good spells, so sure. Also, hello, Pookie. I do see you there. I swear gotchas are trying to give me a heart attack this week. What's up now? What's happening? Again, something in Star Rail or a different one. From the phrasing, I'd assume that's something happening in a different game. But okay, now, okay, we need to wait for our diplomats to return. And I guess... well, yeah, we wait for our diplomats to come back, we move some armies slightly up. And just shuffle Shuffle everyone forward. We need the war wizards. We need all the war wizards in the front. Everyone shuffling forward. Oh, there we go. That's the Swamp Rebellion. Sure. First I lost the 50-50 on Hyacinth to Gepard, then got her immediately after in the same 10 pull. Well, okay, so that's at least not the worst. Then in Vuva lost 50-50 on Chacona to Kalkaro, then received her in the next 10 pull. Well, I guess I get what you mean by the heart attack, right? I guess it's like, well, they are lost 50-50s, but are they? Questionable. I guess if you get them right away anyways, did anything change? Okay, let's see, they're still reducing. Was this more centaurs? Sure, give me the manpower. We need to start racking up all the manpower we can get. Ooh, mercantilism. Very cool. Okay, no, Wex just found our spy network, just as it would be important. But, oh yeah, also I keep forgetting we are at war. Even though I don't think about this war as a war, we can do the draft already. I didn't even have a reason to wait. Well, that is if only we had the draft. Evidently we do wait. And okay, since this army finished up... Okay, this army is finished up, they can come to... I know, this would be the, I guess, shortest jumping point. Honestly, move these ships over as well, then. They're trying to spook the crap out of me. Also, Finan will power creep every single DPS in animations at least. I have been seeing, I don't know, like YouTube thumbnails and whatnot talking about Finan's animations, yeah, or something like that. Though I haven't looked at anything myself. Okay, can we... Honestly, down to 30%, we'll recall this army. Start walking. And now then, what are we looking at here? So... we call all of them, and it's basically an equal fight. So, I guess if we do... Okay, yeah, we can't do the Great Holy War, because, well, we can't call in our allies, but we can just do imperialism. We can just do imperialism. And that will be fine. And I think mostly all the enemies are what we expect. Though, do I actually wanna co-belligerate? Oh, this is one thing I didn't look at. Twice as expensive to take their provinces. I always forget if co-belligeration takes away... I always forget if it takes away the Diplo cost penalty for separate pieces. I wanted to look that up, but I kind of forgot and didn't have time. So... what was it? If it's not co-obliterated, it's, yeah, much more aggressive expansion and also double the war score cost. Sure. Okay, but it still will cost the Diplo points for the separate piece. Well, okay, so it doesn't matter that much. I guess, sure, let's see. Who will actually get pulled in by this? So, Laurent is too far away. Oh, no, actually, well... yeah, they are a bit too far away. I don't care too much. Vertesk is at the very north. I don't care about them right now. The Magisterium... I might wanna... because basically I'm planning to do this very crazily and take a shitload of stuff. And it's gonna be wild. So... okay, Napes Bay only exists out in the ocean. Sure, doesn't matter. Rolzard, Bepek... ooh, Bepek is much bigger. I guess they nommed Exwes. Sure. Sorn cost. Okay, so actually, we're basically on this side of the Dame's Head. We are only fighting Vex, and I guess the Magisterium has some provinces, but mostly all of our enemies are gonna be on the other side. Here we are fighting basically everyone, which is kind of weird how that has happened, but honestly, it works out. It works out. It means we can then separately declare on, like, Vern, Bussilar. Which also reminds me, I needed to check, has someone annoying guaranteed Bussilar and Vern? Yeah, right, the stupid lizards have guaranteed Bussilar. That is... oh, that is a huge pain in the ass, so... which is extra lame because it's what we actually have claims on. Vern at least isn't guaranteed by anyone. And I don't think neither is anyone else, really. What's going on with Sugembar, Hehodovar, Vern? Okay, that will be a separate war. Okay, now, there is a slight problem, namely that, like, 40,000 Northern League troops are here because they are sieging the Rebellion state. But I'm not too interested in waiting 5 years until they finish that siege. So one army might get wiped out. We'll have to see. Though, okay, the Northern League has recruited, I guess, in preparation for the war, or whatever. Okay, but I think that this reminds me, there was one mission which we can complete before we Leroy in here. Namely Sorel's Armada. It would be so nice to get these claims before we do the Giga piece, but, well, I think I want to do the Giga piece in this war. Well, we'll see when we get there. So, Sorel's Armada, first off. It will give us some extra claims, but also blockade impact on sieges. So, if our navy actually survives, we'll be able to very quickly siege down any coastal fortresses. Which, well, there is a lot of them. So, under Jaher, under Jexus, under Jadar, the legions marched. But as we look towards the setting sun, it is clear now they must float. Every shipyard in Bulvar and Businor must be devoted to the construction of Sorel's Armada, to ensure his light and our rule stretches far across the sea. Damn right. Okay, so... oh, those aren't... those aren't permanent claims. Those are just, Basic claims. Now that's a bit lame, but sure. We will take them. So yeah, basically that gave us claims on Vern and I guess one Magisterium province. Sure enough. Well, I guess with that, enough dallying, we have our free diplomat. Oh yeah, also, right. Did we get the draft? I guess we will get the draft at some point during the war. So, I guess time to kick this shit into high gear. Call everyone. So then am I calling the Magisterium in? That drags in Moonhaven. Pearl's Edge. Well, honestly, we could just leave them be. Moonhaven, Pearl's Edge. Then again, I think we can co-belligerate. I think we can co-belligerate the Magisterium. It doesn't really change the numbers that much. Well, here we go. Leroy! Yep. This is gonna be a big one. Some of our gnomish friends and northern friends, as I did say, they are a bit out in not the best of places, but surely we will deal. We will assist them. But okay, let's get moving. And we are at war with. Okay, yeah, Tarakar doesn't matter. So this, yeah, surprisingly, very little on the eastern side. The west is basically entirely at war against us. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. So, yeah, first things first, we have to break through these few mountain forts. But if I remember... Oh, who is now gonna annoy me? Sure, the adventurers did a poor job, yes. Okay, so what is our siege? Yeah, we have negative... And this is a mountain fort with ramparts, and we have 86 siege advantage against them. So... that's looking good. Bring everyone forward. Foreign wisdom, 50 admin. Sure, foreign wisdom, if you say so. If you say it's foreign wisdom, then it's foreign wisdom. Oh, our heir is a powerful mage. Well, sure. Oh yeah, that also reminds me. What did I... Wasn't there something I wanted to click? Well, shit. Now, I think... For whatever reason, that reminded me that there was something else I wanted to activate before going to war, but... Yeah, well, now I don't know. Now that's gonna nag me. The hell did I want to do? Honestly, we could... Yeah, let's bump up stability up to +3. That might help. And yeah, I have forgotten. I thought, well, surely it wasn't anything important. So okay, draft. Anyone? Draft? No draft. Very sad. So come on, break that fort. Okay, this RNG is just not... Come on, this RNG is something different. Fuck, finally, there we go, 33 days. Keep moving up. Keep moving up. Oh yeah, also the enemy fleets. So I think it most likely would be the best if we try to kill the enemy fleets while they still are splintered. Though, like, the Sornkost fleet is out and about. Well, we could try taking this fight in the coast of Deshak. Maybe that could work out. Okay, that's against some heavy ships. But also, yeah, looks like some... Ah, we sunk the Vexenard flagship. Well, that's a good way to start the war, I'd say. I'd say that's a good way to start it. Okay, and the rest retreat. Well, okay, we sunk basically all the heavy ships. And then I guess we can secure this passage. Oh, okay, nice. The gnomish hierarchy has also pulled in their fleet. Admittedly, it's not much of a battle fleet, but they do have 23 heavy ships, and the gnomes, they have very good heavy ships. So currently they are bullying the Wisdom fleet, but looks like another of their light fleets. Well, they are helping. If nothing else, they are definitely helping. That is much appreciated. Okay, now Knoll's Gate. Okay, and now we are into Wex proper. Now we are into Wex proper, and we can actually just really get in here. Start flooding through. Start flooding in there. Really good, like. Oh wait, we can pass through Bussilar. Well, not only now I find that out. Oh, and we can... Why the hell do we have military access here? I don't know, but if we do, sure, get everyone in. Okay, chase down. Yeah, I guess this is like... Oh no, this is a mixed fleet. Well, okay, good job for now. Get into harbor, repair a little bit. Repair a little bit. Oh, then again, we could catch... Let's see if we can catch some of the other fleets. And okay, Wex is definitely recruiting. They do have a substantial amount of manpower in reserves, so I guess now they're panic recruiting. Also, what are these idiots doing? Don't tell me that the Lake Federation is... The Lake Federation is dying. They're actually losing. Are you shitting me? How are they this bad? Like, legitimately, how is that AI so bad? Like, it does feel like that's a special achievement. Okay, that's a big fleet, but that is mostly just transports and light ships. And okay, yes, we are indeed absolutely blasting through all the fortifications. Okay, how is this fleet engagement going meanwhile? Oh, they do have a lot more engagement with, I guess, leader maneuver. Yeah, we don't have any maneuver on our leader. But it should be... Ah, well, they just retreated. I guess, yeah, we don't get that many kills. Okay, going to harbor. The gnomes... Oh, okay, the gnomish fleet has been absolutely bashed. Good to know. Oh no, this is the main gnomish fleet. That one is just a little squadron. And, oh, okay, well, looks like there is heavy fighting. Why are there 150,000 troops on a single province? Okay, our AI is... they got dropped on the head as a child a few times, several times, often, honestly. They got dropped a lot. So we have to do this ourselves. But I guess that was already within expectations. As long as they function as a meat shield, they're fulfilling their duty. Because, yeah, now we are taking forts within, like, 1 or 2 weeks. Oh, they are planning a landing. Now, landing is one thing I do not want them to do. Also, detach the ships that need repairs a lot. Everything that is at, like, nearly 100% stays in the fleet. Sail out to Eka. Okay, well, interestingly enough, no big land armies yet. Looks like Vex is fully just going north. And ooh, okay, this will be a big battle. A big naval battle. Well, I say big, we have literally twice the navy. But still, I don't wanna underestimate, or I guess overestimate, the capacity of our navies. We're not all that good. Though maybe we're better than I give us credit. Lance Castle. How's this going? Oh, there goes the Vex capital. Okay, yeah. Sadly, a lot of these naval battles are kind of... they kind of just end. The enemy kind of manages to escape a lot. And, okay, why are there so many requests for military access? Ow, some sort of war has started. Silver Forge, Aldressia versus Istralor. Well, okay, some sort of internal war is now going on. Which, sure, that works for us. That works for us. Oh my god, the gnomes have already lost 50,000 men in fights. What are you doing? Well, I guess enemies have also been killed. It's not like they're just dying, though it definitely does look like they are dying a bit. And also they're just killing themselves with attrition. Like, please, why? Just why? Why do you have to do that? Like, why do you have to do that? And okay, I think these armies need a little bit of replenishment time. Yeah, that sure is a lot of pop-ups, isn't it? 3 goddamn rows. Yep, the pop-ups are working. They sure as hell are. Is any of that important? Not right. What is... Province is under siege. Why are there 6,000 Westdemarian? I assume... Okay, they are from colonies. Yeah, they are from these colonial regions. I do not care. Congratulations. I just don't care. How the hell is there a province here? Ah, because there are goblins in this province. Well, get out then. Don't stand in the goblins. They're gonna bite your knees off. And then that's not good. It's usually good to have knees. Oh, I didn't even see that there's a goddamn fort here. Ooh, we can get... we can get the next military tech. Well, shit, that would be good. It is +1 land morale. That is absolutely huge. Also new infantry. It does mean we should embrace enlightenment. But then we are gonna lose a lot of military power and such. Well, shit. I almost wanted to keep... I almost sort of wanted to keep us behind in technology so that I can save up a lot of admin power, because we're gonna need to core a lot of territory, and it's gonna be expensive. So I don't even really want to embrace, but taking the 50% penalty on the nose is also not... I'm not feeling like it. I think I will wait. I'll just leave that there. Also, all of you, piss off. I don't want to hear anything. Why are you still Oh my god, how many... Could you go somewhere where you're not dying from attrition? Would that be a lot to ask? Oh my god, disease outbreak at 92% surrender progress. Are we fighting any of you? Yes, we are fighting Moonhaven. Well, then, get in there. I do find it funny that the entire Vex military has just gone somewhere else. Ah, well, evidently they are invading Gavid. And, okay, Gavid decided to just abandon the siege of Vertesk, even though they lost, I think, like 50,000 troops in attrition just sitting there, but sure. Sure. Just leave. And there we go, the draft. Only 180,000 manpower. That's definitely less than I expected. But sure, it's what we can get. It's what we can get. Damn, we totally didn't have a lot of... Yeah, basically no seats are supporting us. What the hell is this? Sure, we will allow some nepotism, appease reactionaries. Appease all the reactionaries. Okay, there we go. Okay, 300k. Yeah, I definitely expected us to get more manpower out of that, but sure. It's okay. Yeah, the disease outbreaks aren't the best. And actually, okay, looks like we can get the fleet out once again. Stop annoying my coastlines. Get back here. Oh yeah, also the armies. Okay, the armies are still marching. I guess actually very little time has passed, but there's just so much going on. I keep... So much to keep track of. Okay, I guess Gavid is pulling some victories. The gnomes are getting beaten in some places. At least as I hoped, they aren't... Simply because they are so big and they have relatively large armies, they... I don't know, it should be almost impossible for them to just implode. Yeah, and meanwhile there is the situation with the Lake Federation. Where I legitimately have my doubts if they will win this war. And if they start losing, it means the goddamn Tarakar is gonna start coming in our direction. And then that's gonna be when I get really angry. That's when I get properly angry. General died. I don't even remember who you were. I do not even remember who you were. Do we have... Okay, we have a war wizard on the spot. Okay, we need to... Now, at this point, we do need to get our navy... Actually, ooh, can you quickly jump into the harbor and pick up a quick repair? Yes, very cheeky. Okay, now, we do actually need to cross over. We need to cross over into... what was it? Into Dameseer. So, we need to open up these passageways. Okay, the gnomes are getting... Or actually, ooh, can we assist the gnomes? Maybe we can assist the gnomes in this battle. Would be nice if we could help them a little bit. Or, oh, actually they are winning. Actually, they won that fight. Oh, I guess it was mostly against, like, transports, and they had an actual battle fleet. Okay, well, that explains things. That explains things. Oh, okay, the siege against Moonhaven is noticeably worse. Also, we caught the West Demarian transport fleet. That's good. Oh yeah, wiped out. Okay, well we wiped out all of it. And then there we go, that's the passage secure. We can start flooding into the central territories. Glory Seeker, okay, some provinces. Okay, all of this we can siege down. So, I guess just... yeah, literally a fort in every province. That's how these territories work. Boop, and there goes the... ooh, ship cannons plus 10%. That is wild. Our admiral... honestly, I very much underestimated how good our fleet would be. Our admiral is definitely pulling his weight. Okay, I guess, sure, let's go up, help the Northern League, hopefully finish that siege. Oh yeah, right, because we can now... okay, does that give them some sort of bonus? Okay, and there we go. Legendary transmutation magic. Perfect. Perfect. So... oh, and also, ooh, an era ability. Era ability. So, ignore coring distance. Could definitely be something. Alternatively, Fort Breaker inventions. Force March. I think Force March isn't all that necessary. Naval engagement with, I thought would be incredibly important, but seeing how we are mostly winning all naval engagements, I don't think it's really needed, so... how quickly do we get this? We get 14 Splendor a month, so 1400, like 1500 per year. I think we could first... actually, just to be safe, let's take the unrestricted conquest. Ignore coring distance, because I might go a bit wild with demands in wars. And also, right, I thought I wanted to... yeah, you know what? Since we are doing a lot of fighting and whatnot, I was thinking maybe it would be time to pop the Golden Era, finally. Because, we're gonna most likely do a shit ton of coring in the near future, so the all-power cost is gonna be good. We're doing a lot of fighting, so the morale of armies, navies comes into play. Just all of it, sure. With this war, I think I wanted to do it at the start of the war. We'll do it now. Start the Golden Age. Yes. Yes, it's time to shine. It's our time to shine. Okay, no, you're fine there. Let's see, we need to get another army over. So get another army down here. Wait, we have a war wizard here. Someone get the war wizard down. Actually, you stay in reserves, you go support them. Oh my god, only disease outbreaks and status quos. Not the best. Oh yeah, but also, right, I instantly forgot, we are studying the magics. Well, we finished studying, so... Not make a war wizard. If I could just literally remove this option from the buttons, I would do so. Magic menu. So, first of all, legendary transmutation. What does that really do for us? Plant grow. We can do enhanced ability too, which I might do. We can create a homunculus. I remember those being quite useful. But I guess first things first, let's look at enhance ability too. So... okay, it is, I guess it's cheaper. Because what is our current Diplo? We are Diplo 2, so going up to 3 it would cost us 100 diplomatic power. There is a 70% chance of a success, 25 that nothing happens, and 5% that we lose 1 Diplo. That's very much worth it. Let's try casting Minara's Tongue. And of course we got the 25% chance of nothing happening. Fuck right off. Or no, I guess no. Actually, maybe it maybe it just hasn't activated yet. But okay, we need to start studying the next magic. Either way, we have 100 years left. We can still make quite a bit of progress. So, what would be good? Summon patron. All of the following must be true. Conjuration renowned and divination renowned. Oh, so this is like a really big one. A patron granting access to new spells, as well as the ability to request boons and pay tribute to this patron. Damn. Renowned conjuration, renowned divination. Or you just have legendary conjuration. Well, that definitely sounds like something. Meanwhile, in divination... ah, well, there is just scrying neighbors. Actually, yeah, just all the scrying abilities are quite good. Yeah, there's also the summon patron in here. Well, or alternatively, there was the abjuration spells, so the wards don't really matter. But the Field of Freedom and Field of Forbiddance are absolutely crazy. At this point, they do cost 500 admin to activate. And I guess Abjuration is basically useless unless we get to Legendary. Well, I think we have... or I guess Illusion. Illusion had the simulacrum, whatever. Well, I guess since... okay, you know what? Since we already have talented conjuration, let's just increase our conjuration skill. Study magic. Start studying that. 1500. So we will also see if... okay, no, we actually just didn't get... oh no! Hold on a second. Did that give us 2 diplomatic skill? I'm confusion now. I am confusion. I We went from... Well, you know what, I'm not gonna complain. If we somehow got an extra skill which we shouldn't have gotten, who am I to say what's wrong? Also, looks like one of the... Oh, okay, we can get a lot of money. We can get an actual shit ton of money. Or we get trade efficiency. That is for 10 years. I don't think we're gonna earn that much in 10 years. Though how much would that be? Trade. 15% would make us like 100 extra. 1,200 a year, 12,000. Well, unless we really increase... sure, I do want the Diplo power, so let's make a long term. Sure, we'll take the extra efficiency. And okay, looks like one of the Vexard armies has returned. But I think we will soon enough, yeah, just turn one of these armies around. And go say hello. And we're already studying. What's this? Above the Suran. This looks big. Word spreads from town to town, and from one end of the Suran to the other. Sarnagir, the sun's herald, has been sighted. Flying up far above Bulvar, it splits the clouds as it passes, leaving behind a lasting trail of fire and flame. It is majestic, radiant, and beautiful in equal measure. Pushed by his advisors and confidants, the Divine Herald finds himself heading towards Brosan. Thousands join the hasty procession, and, after many days, the march finally arrives upon the Port of Emperors, only to find it already crowded with pilgrims. Perched upon the walls of the city, the sun at its back, the proud and unfettered Sun's Herald looms over all. It listens to the words of the common man, noble and priest alike. It advises and it teaches, and its words ring clearly and without error. As Elazar I joins the long line that goes from one street of Brasan to the other, he quietly awaits his turn to be granted audience. When the time finally comes for the Divine Herald to stand before it, the Sarnagir does not speak. It merely gazes down upon the Divine Herald, its eyes burning, its form flickering like flames, too painful to gaze upon for long. After what feels like hours of silence, as all breathlessly await, a feather is gently battered by the wind. It drifts its course, seemingly uncertain, only for it to come to a rest upon the cupped hands of the Divine Herald. The Sun's Herald inclines its head. In its gleaming, fiery eyes, only one thing remains: approval. Weeks after it has departed, word continues to spread. Massive festivals are thrown all along the Suran in celebration, and all speak of what they had seen and heard. Their thoughts, united, are but one. We get Blessed Rule until the end of the game. Stability cost modifier minus 10%, plus 2 monthly splendor, plus 50% chance of a new heir, well, okay, that doesn't matter, and plus 1 base production and manpower in every province in the Suran River. Okay. How much will that give us? We are at 10,900. Okay, well, that was 40 development, I guess not that much. But, well, admittedly the buffs aren't the biggest, but it's definitely a impressively worded. I guess I understand that was a giant dragon that came to bless us. Which sure as hell sounds impressive. And okay, we caught 20k Vex troops. Okay, you get a bonus. Well, they got wiped out. Okay, and we are actually full on military power. We can cast a spell or two. We can cast some siege magic. We can definitely do that. Elemental, greater... Okay, honestly, the fireball... I don't know, the fireball seemed like it didn't do anything. Shape change into a dragon. Oh, we do have just dominate to surrender. Sure, that doesn't have any chances. Okay, so this costs 60 Diplo and 70 admin. And the chance... Oh, and this gives magical infamy. Okay, so we don't want to use that. Shape changing into a dragon. How expensive is that? Not all that expensive. But, oh, I guess it has Dragonfall, so I think we can die in that one. Okay, so honestly, you know what? No siege magic. Forget that. Maybe the fireball. We can do the fireball. Blammo. Minor penalties, sure. But yeah, actually, we have to spend military somewhere. Do I just pick up... I think this is a bit crazy, but I am inclined to pick up the next military tech without embracing enlightenment. We have the money and everything, but I want the bigger stockpile of power. So sure, give me that. So, this gives us new unit types, new infantry. We have Razenkandi Firebringers or the Ashen Guard. The Firebringers are more defensive, and once again they are the colonial troops. One of the most influential holy orders of Razenkand, the Firebringers are the successors of the FLI Rangers, and are tasked with protecting the borders of Razenkand against the blooming of the FLI jungle. Each company of the order has a corps of highly skilled evocation magi, and a detachment of soldiers armed with pikes and swords made of Siharish, an alloy of bronze and damesteel, capable of increasing the strength of fire-based enchantments. So they are, like, yeah, fire warriors. Meanwhile, there is the Ashen Guard. The Surrealic Guard was almost wiped out during the last battles of the Deodaran, as they covered the retreat of the Divine Herald. The surviving members dyed their orange and yellow clothes black in memory of their fallen comrades. Once the Deodaran ended, and now known as the Ashen Guard, they become ruthless enforcers of the Divine Herald's will. Well, the description isn't the nicest, but their stats are definitely what I want, because they are offensive. They are all offensive, that's what we do. Ashen Guard, let's go. Okay, that's the infantry swapped up. Come on, please finish this siege already. Honestly, I have to be the one that sieges anything. My allies just don't do a good job, period. Don't tell me my main siege general just died. Yeah, we do need to hire some new ones. We have 2 empty general slots. Oh, 6 and 4 siege. You're definitely a good man. Why are you running? Stop running! Oh, there we go. Anben cost is taken. So we have taken the entirety of the central island. Also, how was there... Oh yeah, the tower. The Isle of Adrail does have this cool magical tower. I think it's... Oh, it's not quite as good as I remember. I thought it had something else. But all power cost -5 is already heckin' good. So... Sure, actually, okay, I am starting to see that... well, no, I guess we actually have to, like, beat up Laurent or something, get them out of the war. So, which means we need to cross over. We need to cross over, but currently our navy is a little bit tied up. And hey, another admin hedonism gamble. Then again, do we need to do this anymore? We don't really gain anything by winning. I don't need hedonism that much. We are almost capped. So actually, we'll just best not provoke them any further. And okay, you'd better win. Okay, defenders desert. Well, surely they will do it on the next one. Meanwhile, nothing but disease outbreaks. Nothing but disease outbreaks down here. Yeah, we have lost quite a few. Oh, of course, there is someone that has defensive ideas, and they are the ones that I don't make a spy network on. Obviously. Obviously. Damn, Guvamud is still alive. Well, debatable for how long. Because I assume the command is attacking them again. Which means surely they won't be alive for that long. Oh, come on, could you... Though it does seem like... Okay, the Gnomish territory isn't under attack anymore, and Gaved has also pushed the enemy mostly out. They are actually capturing some provinces. Oh, and this... Of course, Vesdom is pulling up. Wait, actually, I still have these armies. Turn around, boys. You have stuff to do in the south. Because evidently someone wants to be annoying. Come on, let me use my navy. Ooh, learnings of an elder. That brings us up to 656. We only need one more diplomatic skill and we'll have a 666. It has actually come to it. And once that happens, we could get the Child of the Sun, which would be huge. Absolutely huge. Specifically, if we could get that before these wars are over. That would be huge. Huge. Huge, I tell ya, huge. Okay, Gavid finished that siege, which means our fleet is actually freed up to go and do something useful. All of you piss off. I'm not giving open borders to anyone. Okay, we have land passage. Go, 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 everyone, cross this damn place. We need a war wizard, though. Or someone that knows siege. Oh, and we got full army professionalism. Though, I am thinking maybe we will... reassign a war wizard here. Maybe I will start slackening recruitment a bit. And honestly, I am inclined to start declaring some other wars here. So, namely, against Vern. How is Vern looking? Yeah, Wisdom is not joining because they are already at war with us. I don't care if we can get the allies in or not. I don't really require them. So Neckcliff, Eberthil doesn't exist. Tretun is 2 provinces. Sugembar would be a bigger one. And I don't care about the colonial powers. So Sugembar, I would like to honestly... Or what if I declare war on Sugembar itself? How the hell can I get the Callistos in on this? Well, I'm not gonna do it because I think they're struggling as is. Oh, goddamn, Hechodovar would get pulled in. That's annoying. Otherwise, this would be very nice. But yeah, Hechodovar is a... They don't even have much of a military, but I don't really have anyone to deal with them. So, okay, we declare war on Vern. We don't co-belligerate Sugembar, we're just gonna take everything raw. Wait, how expensive are they? Oh, I guess I couldn't take everything. Because I do sort of want to take the entirety of Sugembar. If I prepare 2 armies to fight against the dwarves in Hechodovar, I could beat them. And then I guess it wouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we'll do that a bit later. Who else is part of the Empire? Who the hell do... Because our big goal here is we're dismantling the Empire. Against the Empire of Anbennar, there will only be a singular war, and nothing else. So we control the capital of... so what we need Silverforge, we need Istrolor, Dame's Crown, Bepek, and Pearl's Edge. I guess Dame's Crown? How's Dame's Crown looking? Dame's Crown is big and juicy. They are allied with the Blade Marches, which is a problem. They are allied with the Blade Marches, who are almost not willing to join them. And Crothan, who the hell is Crothan? A single province, doesn't matter. Oh, and the Silent Repose. Okay, all in all, doesn't matter. Ooh, we also have the Nationalism CB. That's cool. All provinces in our culture group. That's a fair amount of provinces. Sure, we can go with nationalism. Except their capital isn't part of that. Just imperialism. So, the Blade Marches are big, but Dame's Crown has only 50,000 troops left, so they are basically dry. And the Blade Marches only have 80,000, because I guess they have really bled fighting the fighting Sirenvar. They have just bled themselves dry. Who am I? The one thing I do have claims on a bunch of Blade Marcher territory. I would like to take all of this, so it would be better if we declare war on them directly. It would pull in Rubyhold, Rorenmarch. I don't think that matters a whole lot. Rorenmarch does have 100,000 troops. Rubyhold has 40. Well, oh yeah, also we do have claims on Ashienden territory. Do we have passage through here? Yeah, we do have passage just right through. Sure. Ready the armies, we're going on another adventure. Blade Marches. Hello, how are you doing? Are you ready to die, kids? Honestly... yeah, let's do Imperialism, sure. I'm not gonna call in the Northern League, even though we could. Sure, go get them, boys. Another war. Another one to the counter. Another one to the counter. We'll get like 80,000 troops, start going south. We'll get like 80,000 troops, start going to the Dame's Crown. Just march straight for... actually no, take some adjacent forts first. This is gonna be crazy shit. Another army of Gavad is dead because... yay. Oh, why does the AI... why is the allied AI always stupid? Just, let's put it simply like that. Why stupid? Why the hell can't... oh, I guess we... okay, why are you like this? Releaser of bumblebees. Hey! A swarm of friendly bumblebees pay the province a visit. Sure. Bumbling along. That's ongoing. Where is there a landing? That's a singular transport. I don't think I care overly much about a singular transport ship. Vesdemarian flagship sunk. Oh, that was a proper battle fleet. That was a proper goddamn battle fleet, and we took basically no damage. Huh. Interesting. Interesting how that goes. Why the hell can we... oh yeah, just we have to do that. You pass over. Okay, now we are in the territory that now we have quite a few simultaneous battles and whatnot. Locations where there may be a fight. Why are you... gnomes, you can't win every battle just because you're the gnomes. Come on, can our no, our reinforcements got intercepted by a suicide fleet. Okay, go for the Dame's Crown capital. Because why not? We caught some leftover of... okay, get back here and keep Keep helping. Increase defensive. Okay, so the Blade Marches do have some defenses. They have some defensiveness, which might be a bit of a pain. They do have a lot of territory and a lot of forts. Damn, that was 13 days to capture Dame's Crown. I did not expect that. We can grab some of the neighboring forts. Okay, magic studying. We won't invest any money. But yeah, okay, against Dame's Crown we are basically sieging in the minimum amount of time, so that's cool. New Joraf, okay, next one. Manpower is... We are slowly dripping down manpower, but it's relatively okay. Another War Wizard escapes the command. The command has literally just been feeding us War Wizards for the entire game. That is interesting to say the least. And there we go. The biggest technology that we could potentially get. Prototype tanks. The idea of cavalry is one that might well be as old as time. By riding on horseback, both rider and horse can become far stronger together than they were separately. This idea, the artificers have informed us, was where they began their engineering. Create something that someone could ride that would accomplish its design better than a horse could. Even so, their latest major discovery is only vaguely related to their starting principle, and even then was created by accident. The magical energy within Damesteer can be redirected out of the material in many ways. An artificer made an accidental discovery, that being how to redirect the energy within as heat. This heat, when correctly directed, is capable of mimicking the conditions of a steam engine with a fraction of the size and effort. With this smaller size, it is plausible to use it as a power source for incredibly complex machinery. With this small and very efficient power source, our artificers have collaborated to engineer a vehicle that, thanks to its power source, can afford to be much larger and heavier than most vehicles before. It is, in effect, a large metal box, powered by Damesteer. It can move its great weight and even sport a cannon, which a designated gunner can operate and fire from a protected, freely rotating position. Spark drives, repeaters, and even normal cannons can also be fired from the top of the war machine, which has one mounted to it next to a hatch used to access the insides of the device. So a cupola machine gun. One can also stand with their body partially out of the machine to fire small arms at enemies when the main cannon is unable to fire. Thanks to its metal body, it can deflect much standard musket fire, allowing it to operate less carefully than would otherwise be required. We have tanks! So... they are, Walther, great news! We have fucking tanks! It's the 1700s, and we're in a tank, and the enemy is not. It's great success. Now we need to assign those pronto. That sounds like one of my Civ games gone wrong. Yep, the enemy has musketmen, we have tanks. Now, we do need to We do need to assign them, because, well, admittedly, I don't think they're the greatest, but they do buff cavalry, and we have a lot of cavalry, so it actually works out for us. Plus, it's just so stupid, I love it, right? And I definitely want to make space for it. It does mean we have to get rid of some other bonuses that we have. Portable... Okay, no, portable turrets give siege ability. Wait, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4... Wait, where is the... Alright, the cultural one. So, what do we get rid of? It's a tough choice. I guess the 2.5 admin efficiency doesn't really change anything, so let's get rid of that. Morale damage. 7.5% morale damage is a lot. 10% siege ability is also a lot. I guess the living mirrors... They do give... If we don't benefit from the cultures, we do benefit from the national unrest. But I think national unrest hasn't really been a big issue, so let's get rid of TVs. No more TVs. Instead we have tanks. Let's go. Because what they do is they triple our cavalry fire damage, which usually cavalry doesn't really do fire damage. Like they act on the shock phase, but now they are half as good as our artillery. Because why not, right? Simply because why the heck not? Why shouldn't we? Okay, and yeah, I guess to clue you in on what the hell is happening, we are fighting half the world. Well, okay, this doesn't count, this we are not participating in, but everything here in the Empire, I launched the Giga War. And I guess now that tanks have been introduced, we can legitimately say that this is World War I, for all intents and purposes, just 200 years early. But yeah, we are plowing through, we have occupied already a lot of territory, I have started separate wars, because, so... I doubt I will even finish all of this today, hence I'm doing a stream today, because I hope I will also manage another one tomorrow, and it's a multi-parter, this one. It's a crazy one. And the casualties, where are even the casualties? It's already 500,000 losses on both sides, so we're going wild. And hello Solafar, caught me just as I'm explaining what the hell we're getting up to. It's an Empire war. It's a biggin. It's a biggin. Don't look at Tarakar. They don't matter. They're not part of this. The Empire is. And we're chomping in right nicely. And mostly now the problem is keeping up with all the 50 different sieges that are happening at any given point in time. Because we're like, what, we are crossing over into Wisdom. I have to siege down Laurent. I guess Vex and the Central Empire is almost dealt with. Also got into Blade Marches. Yeah, it's a situation. Surely this is no issue for the Great Jadd, even without help from the ponies. Honestly, I have to say, I think I overestimated the Empire. Either I overestimated them, or I underestimated myself and our allies. Because the Gnomes and Goved have done many stupid things. Many very stupid things, but they're pulling their weight. They're getting stuff done. And also, the enemy, I don't know, they're just kind of not engaging me, because I guess they understand that we are much stronger. They are fleeing and fighting in the north. So I have mostly taken the south uncontested. There have been some battles, and they have been absolutely decisive victories, so I assume I understand why they haven't tried to fight us. And also, I was afraid about our naval situation, but turns out having like 100 heavy ships has a tendency to resolve things on the ocean. So we are mostly blasting through here. Does Rosillard have defensive stuff? No, they don't, so we should melt them. Yeah, that also helps that in most places we can just absolutely melt any fortifications. Obviously, attrition is still happening, but what even started that war? AI shenanigans, or did you start it? Oh, I started it. I very much went for it because, well, I need to break up the Empire, right? As far as the missions go, I have been really lagging behind on Western Conquest. We are still quite far at the top here. And well, I don't know, just we had good allies. Our army was ready. We just finished beat the command, so the eastern side of the continent is safe. I just knew at some point I would have to go in, so chose this point. Ruina Imperii. Exactly. We're we're pushing in nicely. And also I'm not quite sure yet how far I want to bring things, but I assume I might do some crazy things as far as taking territory is concerned. We don't have a lot of claims, but I am considering just gobbling up half the empire. Can you dismantle it? Every elector in the war? We don't have every elector in the war currently, but I am planning to drag in every elector. Oh no, then again, yeah, Astralor still isn't. Astralor isn't participating, and Silverforge isn't participating, and they are two electors, but, well, we are fighting basically everyone already. I also need to declare war on Sugembar, need to declare war on Vern. We are pulling in, like, by the end of this, I think at the bottom I will have like 5 or 7 wars going on simultaneously. That's sort of what I'm going for here. And yeah, lovely seeing places with negative 100 siege for defense. That sure helps us. Except when we get... Oh, where the hell? Oh, they didn't retreat in time. Sure. Wait, I thought you can't declare war on the Empire when already at war with the Empire. You very much can. I think, No, wait, shit, we can't. That fucking sucks. I have... Well, I've messed up. Well, that just means I'm literally taking half the Empire in this war. That sucks, Major Balls. I would have co-belligerated everyone. Because I easily could have co-belligerated everyone. Wait, then again, I know how we're gonna... I have an idea how we could do this. We peace out the Emperor, and we declare war again on the Emperor. I'd say that sounds reasonable. Pretty sure nothing should stand in the way of doing that, yep. Because I have Vex, I have declared war on Vex, Wisdom is the Emperor. Wisdom is the Emperor, I think I can simply piece them out separately, and then declare any war I want again, and then pull in the remaining electors. We will still be at war with the first half of all the electors, and, well, something like that. I think my genius, it frightens me. Sometimes it frightens me myself. Okay, Blade Marches, where is your fucking capital? Over there. Start walking. Then again, actually, let's capture some territories, get some manpower back. Can you dismantle when it's multiple wars, or does it need to be one war? I guess it's another thing I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure the dismantlement doesn't show any specific requirements. It only says that it has to be under our control, right? So my assumption, well, I guess that's my assumption. Does it work that way? I assume it should. I assume it should work. I hope at least it should. Never know with EU4. Oh yeah, I guess. Also, the slight problem is that these are mechanics that, like, I haven't played a whole lot with. So I don't have much personal experience with some things here. Mostly just hoping that it works out. Okay, we have, do we have any spare generals? I think we had a spare, we actually have a spare war wizard, and we have a spare basic general. Why the hell were you not assigned? Silver Forge. Yeah, I guess for all of this we need to piece out the Empire first. Go over and assist in the Blade Marches. Go over and assist. And actually you can, I don't know, go siege some forts in the south. Oh yeah, speaking of south, how the hell are things looking down here? Wisdom has invaded me with some troops from their colonies, which is annoying to say the least, so I have sent some armies down to maybe deal with them. Oh, and Dame's Crown is arriving with 12k men. Sure, whatever that will do. Another province. Wait, where the hell is... What fort is... Oh, this fort. Pearl's Edge. It's being sieged. Why the hell is Vern attacking? Sure. As if I care. As if I care... It would be nice. It would be nice to actually meet some of their armies in battle. Oh, speaking of battles, this is Vrorenmark. And they mostly have mercs. Send over another troop. I know the Empire mechanics semi-well. The event for dismantling it is literally my camera frame in my EU4 overlay. Okay. But I don't think I've ever had them in multiple wars, so I don't know for sure. Okay, yeah. I guess, yeah, I didn't... I think I would have done it in one war as well. I kind of just forgot about... Yeah, forgot that it doesn't work that way. Otherwise, I think we very much have the military upper hand, even if it does look messy over on this side. So, oh, and here we are, just casually murdering the army of Napes Bay, out here in the middle of nowhere. Yep, artillery combat ability, love you. And what the hell is going up here? I do like the fact that our allies aren't even using generals, because obviously, who uses generals? Are generals any good? Nah, don't think so. Okay, okay, this siege finally finished. Okay, these armies did take attrition. Quite a bit of it at that. Sure. Actually, how much? Yeah, we need to replenish a bit. Somehow the enemy AI is somewhat decent. The allied AI is most inept thing you have ever seen. Honestly, so much. Like, oh, I didn't know. The Blade Marches are invading me. I guess I have to send someone there. But yeah, like the Lake Federation, usually so strong. They have been in this war against Tarakar for God knows how long. This one, just look at this. Not a single victory. Not a single victory. I don't know how they physically are capable of being so bad. I had 6/7 of my South America, and my colonies still managed to lose to a very weak Inca. Yeah, like, honestly, same situation with Gaved and the Gnomes. If they didn't have this much manpower, like, okay, like here, Gaved has luckily, like, got a battle where they can actually win. Often they just mess up in some way and, absolutely explode. In their defense, invading dwarves is pure pain. These are orcs. These are orcs, not dwarves. So, most places don't have anything. And honestly, I don't know, they could just actually use their armies and actually give them generals. Most of the time when I see them getting beaten, they have like 30,000 troops without a general, just in a random mountain province, doing God knows what. I don't know. I think, considering how much of a military they have, now I'm not gonna defend them in any way. They're the big dumbos in this. Still, the Serpent Spine, very easy to defend, even as orcs. I think that would be valid if they actually... if the enemy did any defending. I don't know, I think they... because they just attack so hodgepodge in random provinces. Like, why the hell have they sieged down Eskan? They have gotten Eskan, but they haven't gotten, like, these provinces which literally neighbor them. Plus, this war is up against Krakdumvror, and they haven't even occupied any of their territory. I don't know. I do understand it's comparatively one of the harder places to attack, but at the start of the war, they literally had a 2 times bigger army. I don't know. Lab Skull. Sure. Oh, you're trying to relieve some sieges. Cool. And okay, these armies we will send. Can we walk through here? Yes, we can. Let's wipe out the Blade March armies. That should be good. And okay, it looks like Gaved is actually cleaning up a bit. That's cool. That's cool. We are trading in, well, mercenary maintenance. We don't have a single mercenary. Never had them. But thanks a lot, I guess. Thanks a lot. Send the war wizard. Actually, Ruby, do I wanna... siege down Ruby Hold. Actually, I don't think I want to... Let's get Wisdom out of this first. Let's get Wisdom out of this. Okay, have to... Okay, they are running. Which I guess means we can retake our fort down in the south. What is our navy up to? Repairing? Separate the light ships, separate the trade ships, transports. So, can we get up to something? Where could we take a coastline? We need to take Bepek. Okay. Get out there, start sieging the coastline of Bepek. And also, we have surprisingly caught up as far as conversion goes. That's good to see. Okay, how is this gonna go? Okay, we caught a tiny army of theirs. And just deleted it from the face of the earth. Yes, excellent. That's how I like it. What the hell is... What is exerting fort control in this area? Crothan? Oh, I know. Oh, I guess this fort up here is causing issues. Sure. Teal province. No, it's there was a fort up here. Army stood right on it, missed it slightly. Ooh, and actually we have to be a bit careful around here. Some big armies walking. But yeah. Now that, like, as I said, I'm not used to wars of these proportions, so it is going incredibly slowly now that I'm paying attention to, like, I don't know, 2 continents, 3 different areas. Just saying that as a disclaimer in case it seems that I'm really, I don't know, doing things extremely slowly. Kind of an entire situation. Actually, help out here first. Late game EU4 is difficult. Late game Anbennar is even worse. Well, yeah, I guess, especially if you want to do things efficiently, right? I would say it's not that hard to just, well, play and have fun and such, but actually trying to, like, complete the mission tree and everything, there's a lot to do. Trading in glass. Wisdom of a merchant. Mercantilism. Thank you, good sir. I formed Rome today and fought a 1.5 million coalition on speed 4. Not the best decision. Oh yeah, that's I know one thing which I always take slowly is game speed. Well, for one thing, I'm quite sure that my PC would not be able to handle this late game Anbennar at, like, speed 4 even. But then also, more so, my brain wouldn't be able to handle it, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, like, just running it at speed 2 and actually knowing what happens is better than running at, like, speed 3 or 4 and being permanently confused about what the hell is going on. Also, yeah, Gavid just casually suiciding an army in... Like, why? Why would they? Why would they? I guess the gnomes are coming to rescue, but I have my doubts if they'll make it. Anus, Golden Plain. Everything up here is taken. Oh, actually, we could... Well, we need to get some manpower back, but otherwise we could assist in the north. Once it reaches late game, I kind of stop caring as long as I get my 25k manpower a month. Some losses are okay. Well, if I had 25k manpower a month, I think I wouldn't worry either. We are elves. I get 4k a month, which isn't quite cutting it. Yeah, admittedly, yeah, like I know, it's fine enough. I'm living solely off of drafts, but not that. Yeah, I need to wait for the next draft. We have only been playing for like 2 years. God damn. And okay, ooh, this is actually a substantial once it's all in a single tile. I assume the Blade Marches... Okay, the Blade Marches have definitely started recruiting mercenaries. Yeah, they have started recruiting mercenaries. Also, can I peace out? Okay, no, wisdom is still very high. Let's see, is it actually gonna be feasible piecing them out? I guess if I occupy... Okay, well, they still have a bunch of fortresses, actually, so... Yeah, never mind. If we take all of their forts, we should be able to piece them out. Where the hell did Magdalaire... What happened down here? I don't even know. Okay, this is retaken. Well, I guess, stay in the area. Stay in the area and just... Or actually, no, screw the south, come up north. We might need some assistance here. Coffee houses, I think we are basically at maximum innovativeness, so... I think just give me less unrest. That could be very cool. Are we at war with X-Ves? No, we're not. Doesn't matter then. Okay. Well, I think I do wanna get the goddamn Wesdamese out of this situation. So, send over... Okay, that's a bit of a long path. Send over the War Wizard, assist in that siege. Meanwhile, you can go down here. God damn you, Dame's Crown, what are you doing here? Okay, the Blade Marches are retaking their swamp territories, but I don't care about that too much. And peasants! Obviously, now I have to deal with other people's peasants. I love dealing with other people's peasants. My favorite pastime. Do we have... No, we don't have a War Wizard here. Am I at war with these guys? I'm not, as a matter of fact. Well, take the Magisterium lands. Take the Magisterium lands. You get in here, you assist in that battle. Hippity hoppity, this is all gonna be my property. Okay, they got wiped out. Expensive edicts, I think we have. And remove some of these. Now start making your way over here. Because, yeah, currently one consideration which I am keeping in the back of my mind is mostly for the end of the war. So I haven't gotten that far in the mission tree yet. We don't have many claims, realistically, on the main parts of the Empire where we are currently fighting. But I am considering if I try to embrace insanity and I just take everything without claims either way. Because I still have in the back of my pocket the last... not the Sun's Legion, the Rapture of Surael. That is available, and I think what would be a better way to use it than when we take half the Empire. I think it's mostly gonna depend on how much manpower we have left over by the end of it, and if I feel... if I think that we could deal with, I don't know, 500,000 separatists. So that's gonna affect my decision-making a little bit. Okay, that's done. Go take another one. You know what, honestly, okay, I guess I have to deal with Tarakar as well up in the north. Okay, they took one of our old forts. Doesn't matter too much. So now we will get a substantial naval battle, but it should be all safe. How are things looking up here? I guess let's get all of these armies, march them south. We have to deal with whatever the hell is going on here. Oh yeah, music had a nice glitch. At least for me. Yeah, people are asking for peace deals. Yeah, a lot of peace deals are gonna end up being ignored. I think I have to be a slight bit careful because we might experience some problems with calls for peace. Hence, I wanna watch out that all the wars are happening sort of simultaneously and no one is getting beaten too much. Okay, well, there goes that fleet. Are we besieging anything coastal? Well, go repair. For now. Go do some repairing. Denver Fort taken. All the pop-ups, all the pop-ups. I feel like today I will manage to play through like 2 years of actual game time, if not less. Where the hell are you headed? Somewhere, that's for sure. Living test subjects, no thanks. Oh, they have a 1-star general. They have a 1-star general, and this is almost entirely mercenaries. And in a marsh, so they will have a full-on penalty. We wiped out that army. I wasn't even paying attention. Cool. Sure, these armies we can withdraw. Actually, shit. Go siege down the blade marches in the deep woods. Why not? Well, let's see how's this gonna go. Oh yeah, 6k versus 500. I like seeing those numbers. Fire phase, not so good. Fire phase, not so good. Okay, we wiped out 60k. Sure. Well, wiped out. They are just gonna run away. Now, more particularists and peasants and just about everything else rising up. But I guess these armies are free. You can... Okay, sure, we'll send you over. Deal with all of that shit. That's a big old mess over there. Oh, you cheeky... Okay, now... If they're gonna start playing whack-a-mole through the mountains, now that's gonna be a pain in the ass. That I do not like. Okay, and this siege is worthless because goddamn stupid Goved is the one in lead. Just go siege down literally anything else. Come on, let me... Can we get here? Yes, we can get in there. Perfect. Okay, just get in on those particularists. The swamps are attrition hell. Who could have imagined? Honestly, yeah, I think just to get it started already, we have 100 army professionalism, but it's not really doing us much good right now. And plus, we still are gaining... We are gaining yearly army professionalism because we completed the mission for the hobgoblins. So let's start slackening recruitment for some time. Let's do that for some time. We have good manpower reserves right now, but considering how long this war is gonna drag out for, I need more manpower. Just more of it. Don't take that battle. Wait for reinforcements to get here. Is that army still retreating or are they on the move? Oh my god, I can catch that. I can catch that army and maybe stack wipe 100k. Now that would be... Now that would be fucking something, wouldn't it? Yes, we caught them in the battle before... We caught them in the battle before the monthly manpower refresh. Though I think it's not gonna be quite... Well, okay, yeah, it was a lackluster one. Well, it was a lackluster one. And what... Christ, what are you people doing? I do hate it when the AI slips an army like through a backline somewhere and they just start running around looking for God knows what. Okay, but also I have to start deciding what I want here, really. Can we... How's Wisdom feeling? Okay, they're almost willing to abandon their friends. So, I guess we take a few provinces. Maybe that should flip it. I guess we'll see. And okay, these armies we have to take. As far as the blade marches go, it would be nice to just remove the blade marches from the fighting. Because they are a big old annoying bunch. But I do actually want territories from them. They are one of the rare exceptions where I actually have a bunch of claims. In theory, if we take a look at this, how much would these former Corvurian territories cost? I don't like that it says 0 overextension. I feel like something is not calculating correctly. Okay, I can, as a matter of fact, take everything in one peace deal. Yes, that sounds good. That sounds good. I will take everything in this war. They were non-colonized. Oh, so is that how it works? If a province has to be colonized, then in a peace deal it doesn't give overextension? I guess I have seen that previously when playing, but I always assumed that it was something with like colonial areas or something. I assumed this counting as the old world, it would... Provinces that start non-colonized never give overextension. Okay, that's good to know. You live and you learn. So that does imply that, I guess, a lot of Escon can be taken very easily, right? I guess, yeah. Interesting how I've never noticed that previously. Well, I guess we noticed now. I guess I noticed now. Also, could you please stop running? I only want to kill you. Pretty please. I only wish to murder you. Oh, okay, we wiped out these stacks. Cool. Or maybe... Oh, Christ. Pop-ups! Okay, that's that. Nice, we will catch them. We will catch them. Here, Goved caught them. Send one army over to the capital. Send some armies over here. I think they still give aggressive expansion penalty, just no overextension. Yeah, in the peace deal, it did... I do remember it. It did give aggressive expansion, but yeah, just no overextension. Yeah, you can take a lot of provinces, but there might be some angry people. Yeah, I guess in the early mid-game that... No, I have to say, in this campaign, I think I literally have never looked at aggressive expansion. I looked at it in the early game. I never got any coalitions, and then I sort of stopped paying attention. Okay, and that's all wiped out. Very cool. You relax a little bit. You go up north and deal with all that shit. You split up. How are things looking? How are the gnomes? How is Gavid feeling? 300k? Gavid is down to only 200k troops. What the hell have they been doing? Well, dying, evidently. I guess I have to start considering helping them out a little bit. Actually, you don't go in there. Well, there goes the capital. Okay, I'm waiting on... I guess currently the main thing we are waiting on is when... Oh, we can peace out Wisdom. Very cool. We can peace out Wisdom. I guess I don't take anything from them here because I don't care. Well, I guess I could take money. I guess I could take money. Because then we're gonna ward them instantly anyways. Is there a point in forcing them to break something? Don't bankrupt them or they might not help. True. Well, I doubt I would bankrupt them. I guess we can take a look at... I guess before we piece them out, we can take a look at where we need to pull them in. So, wrong button. What do we need to take? We need Pearl's Edge, which is a no, okay, that's Neckcliff. Where the hell? Okay, we need Pearl's Edge, which is currently occupied by Treton. So I need to declare war on them, most likely. What are you doing here? Okay, you're not finishing that war anytime soon. So I have to declare war on Treton in order to get Pearl's Edge from them, which they have occupied. It will pull in Vern, but that's perfect because I want to be fighting Vern. I actually have claims on them. I cannot, of course, they have been guaranteed by fucking African tribes. Have they been guaranteed? Yeah, they have been guaranteed. Honestly, I should have wiped out Binvarji. As I said, I should have genocided them in-game, in Minecraft. Wiped them out to the last man. Because I absolutely hate them. But I guess, since I already have, like, 150k troops in the local area, I could just fight them. Honestly, it might not be the biggest problem. But at that point, I might as well declare war on Vern itself. Treton will get pulled in. Sugembar will get pulled in, but that's good because I also have claims on them. So I would want to co-belligerate them. That pulls in the dwarves. Right, I wanted like 2 armies to fight the dwarves with. I hate all of this. And then, oh, and that also pulls in Istralor. Istralor is another elector, so we need them anyways. And Bepek would be the last one, but Bepek is already in the war. They simply haven't yet been occupied. Oh, wait, there is Silverforge. I absolutely forgot that there is Silverforge. And, okay, yeah, the problem with pulling Silverforge in is that they aren't allied to basically anyone. They're literally rocking it solo. They're literally rocking it solo, which... This makes me think we're gonna declare a second big war against Vern, Sugembar, and a lot of unrelated people, which is gonna suck, but we're gonna have to deal with them somehow. Then we're gonna peace out Wisdom a second time, and then we're gonna declare war on them for a third time. To get all the goddamn electors in. Ah, my brain is melting. My brain is absolutely melting. So, that means we can peace out Wisdom. Because we have our next targets. Do we have them ready? I need armies to deal with the Binvargis, and I need armies to deal with Hechodovar, because they're just gonna... Or can I... Can I force you to break an alliance? No, no. Why does the break alliance thing even exist? The very few times that I have looked at it, everyone is instantly like, nah, go shit yourself, I'm not breaking an alliance. Oh, then again, Sugembar is almost willing to break their alliance with Hechodovar. Huh. Quick, improve relations. Can I, quick, send them some money? I don't care. We can send them a gift. Then again, the gift is... Okay, the gift is horrifically expensive. Just... Send... improve relations, goddamn, had I known. Breaking alliances for favors is something I do a lot. The great power action is very niche. Yeah, well... I think I, But wait, breaking alliances for well, I guess I don't have... I think one DLC which I really want is... I forget which one it is. Was it Empire or whatever? But I don't have the DLC which gives the multitude of favor interactions and all of that stuff. Always a pain not having that one. Okay, these forces... Actually, these forces need to go north. Deal with some of these guys. And actually, I'll sure head up there. All of you, get over here. No, Gaved, you fucking numpties. Why the hell can't I just leave through this fort? Why is this army stuck? How the hell did I get in here and now I can't get out? Cool. Gaved, you're just dying. Congratulations. Useless. The gnomes at least did something. Wait, don't tell me half of Eskan doesn't have forts. Do they legitimately not have a single fort in this entire area? They don't have a single fort in half of Eskan. Sure. I don't even know. I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore about that. Maybe they went bankrupt at some point, that deleted forts. Could be. Then again, I don't know. I think the Blade Marches have been... the Blade Marches have been doing quite well up until now, so I would doubt that they have gone... I doubt that they would have gone bankrupt. But well, it's maybe... It's not entirely off the table. So this does make things a bit weirder. Yes, for now I don't wanna... Oh, well, those were mercenaries, I assume. Okay, we have to go and assist up here. Okay, they ran away. Okay, this okay. You just move over to the Benvarji territories. We'll have to fight from there. And I guess the fleet we can send up, assist with sieging some of these coastal forts. Ooh, goddamn, that's a lot of... can we catch anyone here? No, we can't. That's a lot of troops. We don't quite have enough to take this fight, I do think. But, well, we have instantly scared them away. Also, yeah, I do know that... Okay, I have to use these armies more efficiently. I'm sort of just taking singular provinces, which isn't really meaningful. How much did I need to get from the Blade Marches? I guess I have to siege down the fortresses that they have. Or, oh, I should... Wait, can I separate peace? I can separate peace Vrorenmar. Okay, lads, you have a task. You have a task. Go up, take Vrorenmar. We are piecing them out. They are one nation I literally have nothing to do with in this fighting. So I just want to have them out of the picture. Oh, maybe the gnomes can assist us. Now, will the gnomes assist us? The gnomes are assisting us. Well, I don't think it's necessary. Are we gonna stack wipe 100k? We stack wiped 130k. Ooh. 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 Ooh, we stack wiped 120k. We have tanks. I guess we do literally have tanks. So, that would... that would explain it, I guess. The gods of death have a lot of work because of you. Yeah, we are, we're making a lot of work for them. Holy shit, actually over 1 million casualties already. You know, one sad thing is, the casualties are gonna be spread out over a multitude of separate wars. It would have been cool to see all the casualties in a single page, because I think they would be absolutely monstrous. And now, please, do not die to attrition. I guess split up, you can... take another fort or something. Oh shit, we... No! Why have you... No, get out of my trade region. Stop it. Let my trade people trade. Stay in harbor. You... stay in harbor. Some annoying fleet has decided that they can disrupt my trade. Who do they think they are? So separatists now. Separatists were meant to be something for later. Okay, we took this fort. Can we now get fucking out? Yes, we can. Thanks a lot. Wait, actually, I could link this army up in the north. Well, no, that's a 70k stack. I don't want to get caught by that shitfest. If you click the top right button on the trading fleets, they will stay in harbor during war and apply their... And apply... What do you mean? They can just stay in harbor and still be effective? How the fuck does that work? That doesn't make much sense. Okay, sure. Okay, well, that means we have to give you back your missions. You were working in... Where the hell were you working? Oh, damn, we have a lot. You can actually go all the way to Phaeton. Okay, you, Yamakai, you... Ishtalok. And you get split in half. You go to Phaeton. You go to Arafquellin. Okay. Well, I guess we'll see how that works out. It would be extremely weird if they actually still work. Just sitting in harbor. Yes, we are working, we are helping. They need to be in the region. So some of them might not apply till after the war. Okay, well, admittedly, I think I'm not overly worried if they apply during the war or not. We are making good bank, even while at war and them not being active. But yeah, I guess it's good to know. Another good thing to know. Okay, that's another Rorenmark army wiped out. I guess just get going to a fort or something, learning magic. Cool. I love learning magic. Actually, okay, let's get this army over and around. Get you around. I do want to take Bepek. Okay, you are a war wizard. Go and assist. Oh, where did we... Oh, we accidentally wiped out 30,000 Dame's Crown troops. Just... I imagine our tanks are literally just driving along. Suddenly there is a bump. What happened? Don't worry about it. Just keep driving. Yeah, something like that. Something such. What the hell am I looking at? Oh shit, there's an actual army here. Yeah, this is not perfect, but we have reinforcements. And that's fixed. Perfect. Would you look at that? And honestly, with the slackening recruitment, manpower isn't even much of a problem, even if we take some slightly suboptimal battles. And okay, I think I have gotten all my troops out of Wisdom. So let's just piece them out. Sure, just get out. And we will pull them back in with some... Okay, we have to wait until we get a diplomat. Also, can I break... okay, we have to wait until we get our diplomat back, so... But then again, actually, we don't need the spy in the Magisterium anymore. We have captured everything. We can... Sabotage recruitment? I don't know. Stop building it. Congratulations. I guess we have to wait 2 months until they get back as well. And I like that our army arriving is enough for the Bepek military to instantly flee. Like, we don't even do anything and they just run away. Ooh, that's a lot of peasants. That's a lot of peasants. Rorenmark is being annoying. Oh, the Lake Federation actually did something. What do you still need to... So, in order to dismantle, we need to capture Bepek, which is right here, so that's gonna be easy, right? And then we need to declare the Second War. So, we need Istralor right here, that's gonna be easy. We already hold everything around them. We need Silverforge, which is also relatively easy. The only problem is... They basically don't have any allies themselves, so I have to declare on them. I have to declare on them to pull it in, to pull the Emperor in and everything, I guess. And then we need Pearl's Edge, which currently is occupied by Treton, so we need to fight Treton in order to get Pearl's Edge. Unless maybe they will finish their war. Maybe they will finish their war and then we could declare on Treton, assuming that they're actually gonna take the provinces. But I think maybe that will be a bit too long of a wait. Maybe I will just declare on them as is. But yeah, I think the first thing right now is we try to deal with... We take Bepek, have them out of everything. Come on, Gaved, pull your shit together. Okay, they're getting reinforcements in. Actually, we can send you in here. So, all things considered, we don't... It's a problem that, like, the actual capitals that we need are quite small and not all that important. But, oh, and we are full on admin. But we do need a lot of... I guess we don't need... The problem is, all of this is gonna pull in a lot of people, which I wouldn't necessarily want to pull in, but we sort of will have to. But okay, full admin. I'm starting to zone out. So admin. What the hell do I do with extra admin? Do we have inflation? We have a bit of inflation. We can reduce that. Because why not? We have full stability. Could pick up... yeah, that's... Honestly, I want to keep as much admin in the bank as possible, because coring I fully expect to spend like all 1500 on coring provinces. So that's gonna be quite something. So where could we spend a little bit? Not too... Oh yeah, also I think I should start building more town halls. No absolutism. No, we have, What do you mean, no absolutism? Because, okay, I think, yeah, what do I want to do? I want to build a bunch more town halls, because I'm afraid we might go over our limit with everything that I'm considering to take. 1500 admin to core is insane. Well, I did tell you, I am fully preparing to literally take half the fucking empire. When I say half the empire, I mean half the empire. Well, yeah, I am. Honestly, this is sort of a competition for myself between me and a friend, which is how much overextension we can get. I'm hoping I will be able to crack 1,000 overextension at least. If we don't crack 1,000 overextension, was it even worth it in the end? And yeah, now I understand why an auto-clicker for building town halls might be a good idea. Okay, that's enough for now. But still, that doesn't help with fucking spending admin. Admin. What can I use admin on? Deving admin is kind of... Deving admin is kind of lame. Why the hell? Oh, we have our we can dev our capital for 4. You know, maybe deving admin is not the worst. We can dev for 4. Yes. Wait, why is it that stupidly cheap? Innovativeness, the Golden Amben, Mages, Golden Era, University, Prosperity, Urban, just everything. Wait, so this is without the Capital Battery Complex, which would be another 25% reduction. Well, late game EU4? Nah, late game Anbennar. That's just absolutely batshit insane. I guess we can put in a little military, some Diplo. It's not the most efficient way to spend things, but sure, I literally just don't want to be hitting cap right now. Back to this. Yeah, I think good thing that 5 o'clock is approaching and I will have to wrap up in like 15 minutes because my brain is starting to give out. I think I physically would not be able to play for much longer. Okay, that finished. All of you overwhelmed the military in Bepek. This is not looking super good. Get out there and clean up again. Goddamn particularists. Oh yeah, what the hell is happening in the north? I just want to get Rorenmark out of this shitty-ass situation. Oh, I can get them out. Well then, give me some money and get fucking lost. 2 more armies we can get home? Hell yeah. Okay, all of you, just, I don't even know, get the fuck in there, get in there, cause some chaos, cause some trouble, absolutely decimate them, because why not? Damn, who is fighting here? A bunch of people. Like 50 different armies. And now for the good god, get out of there. Attrition is horrible. So, the first war has now... We are at 99 war score, so I have to be careful that we don't start getting... we are trading in grain, because of course we are. I have to be a bit careful that we don't start getting the call for peace, because that would definitely cause trouble. So we have to declare our big war. We do have our... Oh yeah, right, before that, can we break... can we ask you to pretty please break your alliance? They will agree! Well... This is a little funny tool that will help us right now. So, that is instantly broken, so I don't have to worry about Kechodvar just causing me trouble in my back. Perfect. Perfect. Which means... So, where the hell do we declare our next war? Against Vern? Oh. Vesdam hates Vern. So they're not even willing to join. Well, okay, first... I guess first things foremost, we have to take all the elector seats. So we will worry about Vern later. Okay, you don't matter. You're not an elector. Astrolor is an elector. Okay, and Vesdam is willing to join. A bunch of people... oh, yeah, so a bunch of people are not joining because they're already at war with us. And then some people are joining. Beclair doesn't matter. Magdalair doesn't matter. Telgair doesn't matter. Arbaron, I'm pretty sure doesn't matter. Sugembar sort of matters. Oh, yeah, I guess forcing them to break their alliance did... It did create a truce between... Wait, it hasn't created a truce between us. Weird, that one. That one's weird. But I might just call them in regardless. Why the hell is this province 50 development? Why? Why? Yes, Anbennar. Simply put, Anbennar. Simply put, Anbennar. Ain't that just it? Ain't that just it? Okay, we could almost get everything we want from the Blade Marches. Late game EU4 Ulm was on 62 in my game as well. Well, okay, well, that is Ulm. Honestly, Ulm is... Well, as we know, Ulm is God, right? But this is... I guess dwarves were here a little bit, and then Krathenor. And I guess they really like developing stuff. So maybe they cranked it up to 50. I definitely see how it could have happened, just weird that it did. Weird that it did happen. But okay, yeah, I'm once again getting distracted. I'm once again getting distracted. Also, wait, Pearl's Edge. I'm pretty sure we can't unsiege that. So we have to get Trenton in somehow. Right, this drags Vern in. Okay, this is... I guess it is annoying... because I don't remember. Can we just... We can't just siege it like that, can we? We need to actually have it. Okay, you lads get in there. Oh shit, we just wiped out the Bepekese navy. The entirety of it. Plus, I think I have to start scrapping some of these ships. I'm pretty sure we are over naval force limit. While it's not exceedingly important, I would rather not. Yeah, where is our navy? We are a little bit over. Scrap some transports. Scrap some transports. What's this? The gnomes. Okay, no, the gnomes are doing something. The gnomes are getting up to something. Christ almighty. Actually, how is Gavad and the gnomes? Gavad is 160, the gnomes are still 240. I guess they're hanging on, I think the main thing I want to do is declare that second war, and then I think I'm gonna call it. But I want to declare the war, because if I don't declare it now, I will definitely forget by tomorrow what I was planning to do and what I should have done, and so on. And okay, at least up here, like Arboran and Vern are fighting each other, so infighting, always good. And yeah, we can't do shit here because, Threaten, what the hell do I do with you? I don't think I can demand anything from them. Actually, okay, what war are they stuck in? So they are fighting... They are fighting Pearl's Edge, Exves, and Arboran. Yeah. Exves and Arboran. And what are they even fighting for? It's a nationalist war. Okay. And then they are struggling because they haven't taken... they haven't taken a province in Exves, and I guess they haven't taken Arboran. But they might take Arboran very soon. So I guess our best bet here, at least my assumption, is that we have to wait until Threaten pieces them out, and then either they take the province or they don't. Either way, it will at least resolve things on our end. So I guess until then, we just keep cooking. We just keep cooking, because it seems like we can't get quite everyone in otherwise. It would pull in people that I just do not care about. So... Okay, TLDR is keep occupying provinces, keep replenishing manpower and whatnot, maybe clean up some enemy armies. Damn, gnomes, did you really... Okay, no, they had plenty of stuff. So, how is the Lake Federation still struggling so fucking badly? Ah! Idiots! Oh, they're actually now trying to siege the fucking war goal. They're actually trying to take the war goal. My god. I never thought the day would come where they actually do something which they should be doing. Ay. Ooh, that's a big old stack. Well, we can also get a big old stack. This session will have cost me years from my life. This will have cost me years from my life, that much I can say with certainty. Oh, that army is getting evaporated. Oh shit. Oh shit. That, well, goodbye, 60,000 valiant soldiers. They got put in the blender. Will it blend? Yes, it will. Yeah, admittedly, I don't know if this is like at all a good viewing or listening experience in any capacity. And as I said, it is taking my brain cells, but I think in some time I will look back at this fondly as just a absolutely insane experience. Let's put it like that. Why aren't you sieging Arboron? Why is the Veronese army just walking away? Why aren't you sieging what you're supposed to siege? Peace them out! Ah. I do hope they peace them out relatively quickly, because otherwise we're just wasting time waiting for, I don't know, fucking what. Also, let's go kill some peasants. My favorite pastime. Okay, one bunch of peasants wiped out, wipe out another bunch of peasants. But, please stop buying mercenaries! Or, well, I guess maybe they are actually recruiting their own troops. What the hell are we looking at? Oh yeah, we don't need that goddamn diplomat anymore, that's for sure. Actually, get one of those armies down from there. Okay, go scare them in the south. My god, how many disease outbreaks have we gotten on this single siege? A lot. I'm pretty sure the answer is a lot. And yeah, they're just sitting at... Oh no, they're up to 65. Okay, so that's... something is happening. Someone is cooking something. Chuck this stack in. Just chuck him in. Christ. Also, the button clicks are getting less and less responsive. Then again, I have to say, it isn't lagging that badly. I don't know. Also, maybe just playing at 2 speed helps. I guess that definitely helps. Okay, please split up a little bit. How are you still dying to attrition here? Get somewhere where you have supply limit, please. I beg you. Okay, how close is... Actually, also, haven't looked at all. Yep, no war exhaustion, as I was hoping. No war exhaustion at all. And okay, we have burned through 10 army professionalism, though we are at 200k manpower. Also, how long until 29? Yeah, still quite a bit until the next vote. So, what the hell is happening in this? Okay, actually, Tretten is getting up in war score, so hopefully they will peace out Pearl's Edge relatively soon. And then hopefully once they do, we'll be able to, as I said, fight whoever comes out on top. Quarrel at the temple. He just pays some money. Crikey. It's a war. It's a war of wars. A war on my own brain cells. Okay, I guess we do not need these armies up here, realistically. Send them down, beat up some peasants. Ooh, okay, Verney's armies are in exile. That means they have pieced out Arbaran. They pieced out Arbaran. And now they're down to 66 war score again. Oh, yes, like, okay, random 2000 Dame's Crown troops have just taken some provinces. I'm not even... Honestly, I don't even care. Okay, I do care if these guys are gonna try and retake their capital. That's no good. Rise of the Witch Prince. Wait, Wisdom declares war on Vern because I guess Vern has had a few. What? What is going on? Why are you now? Why did you choose this as the perfect time to start a inter-empire war? Oh, Christ. Absolute cinema. What else can I even say about any of this? Okay, you please don't die. Oh shit, of course. Peasants! Lovely. And yeah, this is now all just dragging out because these guys really just do not want to peace out. They really just don't want to make a peace. Which is annoying. Maybe I will have to just declare on them. I guess at this point it shouldn't be too hard to drag the Emperor in and out of 2 more wars, right? Surely that shouldn't be problematic. If this was EU5, the Empire would probably be ruined for hundreds of years. I guess what, because of the actual population mechanics? Because no doubt shit tons of civilians would be dying here. Oh Christ, why is there so low? Okay, I need to have a look again. What is even going on? Actual population, high chance of illness in prolonged wars, etc. Illness? Don't tell me they added diseases in EU5. When have diseases ever been good in games? Well, I guess they are trying to make it more realistic and whatnot, from what I remember. Yeah. Oh, they did. Oh. No, don't tell me that. Don't tell me they did. Okay, so I guess by the looks of it, Tretten is a cunt, and they're not piecing them out. Well, I could do Silver Forge real quick, like. If you play in the New World, you can easily lose 70% plus of your population once the Europeans show up. Black Death will be insane. Goddamn, that doesn't sound cool. I have to say, that doesn't sound all too cool. And then again, I guess maybe if you approach it as just like a disaster that everyone has to go through, maybe it's a bit more reasonable. And okay, oh, Wisdom. Oh. Okay, so Sugembar, Vern, and Tretten are currently at war with the Emperor, because Vern has a Witch Prince. This means they still... Wait, are they part of the Empire? I'm pretty sure they are part of the Empire. They are part of the Empire, because the Emperor is fighting them himself, we can declare war and no one gets pulled in. We can declare war on an Imperial country, even though... Crazy. Wild. Insane. Can we abuse that on anyone else? I guess, okay. It doesn't show that we have a truce with Sugenbar, but I guess we have a truce with Sugenbar. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we still have to deal with Istralor. We still have to deal with Istralor. Here the Empire is getting pulled in. Oh, but I can't... Who is Istralor allied with? Telgear. Okay, can I somehow get both Silverforge and... Okay, so Silverforge, then if we co-belligerate, like... that changed literally nothing. Can we co-belligerate Arboron? That... Corvuria still exists? Oh, right, in 2 provinces. Okay, so that doesn't do us anything. How the hell can I think there is no escaping it. I will have to peace out Westdom again and war them again. So, I guess... shit. Okay, let's just start up the next one against Istralor. This is gonna pull in some not so meaningful nations. Do it Imperial. Because why not? And... Doot the Horn. So we are once again at war with Westdom. That will happen a few times. Oh, and some of their armies are randomly caught in our territories. But this is where I will leave it for today, because I'm absolutely cooked. I'm absolutely cooked, and we are returning tomorrow to... Well, I assume we should be able to finish it, because the biggest part of everything has been completed. We only have to siege down a few places that we already almost have full control over. I hope it should be slightly smoother sailing. So yeah, crazy. Roughly as crazy as I expected. But then yeah, I guess. Yeah, thanks Solifar for coming along once again and bringing some folks along. Hope it was, and I hope this mess was somewhat funny to look at and listen to. And then, yeah, I hope I should make it tomorrow, because gods be good, if I don't make it tomorrow and I have to return to this next week, I will have forgotten just about absolutely everything. Get some rest from Anbennar sickness. Yeah, I'll have to try my best to get it out of my mind for a few hours. So yeah, I guess that's that. Thanks again, and see you tomorrow then, hopefully. Bye-bye.